In this video, we're going to break down this 9-figure store and we're going to cover what are the 6 conversion rate optimization tactics that you can take from this store and apply to your Shopify store if you want to increase how much you profit from your store, how many people buy from your store, and also this will help you with just being more profitable when it comes to the Facebook ads or Google ads, wherever you are pushing your ads, because these guys, they're investing hundreds of thousands of dollars on their ads, so they must have a very well optimized store. And we're going to cover what you can take from them and apply to yours if you want to just be more profitable with your store. The first thing that we're going to cover is something that is happening on their homepage, and this is how they have homepage that communicates what's their active promotion. This thing is very important to have on the homepage, and I'm going to explain to you how they do that and why it's so important. The thing is that a lot of your visitors, returning visitors or new visitors that are referred by their friends, they usually land on your homepage, and your homepage needs to communicate what is the current promotion that all these new visitors can take the opportunity of. Because if they land on your homepage and you have some ongoing promotion and they don't see that you have that ongoing promotion, they will miss it, and for that reason your conversion rate will just be lower. In this example, I wanted to cover how they have this big banner, and this is typically one very good way to communicate what's the current promotion that you have on your website. So here you can see they have this big 35% off number here. And this, when you land on this homepage, this is literally the first thing that you will see that will get your attention and that will get you going. Now, when somebody lands on this homepage and see that they have the ongoing promotion of 35% off, while they're shopping on their store, they will have that in their mind, which will just help them with increasing the conversion rate because more people will buy from them. Another thing that we have here that also pairs very well with the ongoing promotion, this is extremely important one, and this is how they get to have the urgency of that promotion. So instead of just having the current promotion of 35% off, they're also stating how long this promotion will last. So here at the announcement bar, you can see they have this label that says last chance, 35% off for VIPs, and then they have the countdown timer, which will just communicate when that will expire. Now, this is very important whenever you're using the urgency. You also want to make it legit. You don't want to fake the urgency or scarcity or something like that, because that can just put off people. They're already used to all these tactics and all these, gimmicks that people use, usually drop shippers and stuff. So for that reason, whenever you have this urgency, it just has to be realistic, it just has to be real, it has to be legit. And for that reason, all these visitors, new visitors that land on your Shopify store, they will see that discount now. When you pair that with the urgency, that will just push them further, and that will also make them act now as they're on the Shopify store and not postpone their action. Now, also on the mobile, you can see they have it at the top, and constantly as you're on their website, they will have this urgency that is paired with their current promotion. Now, the third thing that I wanted to cover is something that happens after visitor land on the homepage and start exploring your products. This is what actually happens on the product page. For this, we're going to cover this on the mobile device because most probably most of their visitors are on the mobile device. And this is how they have very well optimized above default section of the product page. So what does that actually mean? Above default section is the section that is the most important section of any page on your Shopify store. This is the first page that all your visitors will see when they land on that landing page. And this is where you must communicate all these crucial elements so that you keep these visitors engaged and finally they proceed on placing the order. Now, in this example, I wanted to cover how they communicate multiple things that are extremely important for the conversion. First thing that you will see on their product page is this social proof at the top. They immediately have these big stars, 2,000 reviews, and that's how they communicate that this product works, it's popular, and that's now giving their customers and confidence that they will like the product as well. They have the product name, they have the old price, and they also have what's the new price here. This technique is called the price framing technique, and what you can do as well, you can also place here just below that or beside it how much money they're saving on their website. This is something that we do for our clients, and this technique usually helps you with the conversion rate. And if you have some discount or something that they can save on your website, I'd highly encourage you to give it a try because it can really move the needle when it comes to conversion rate. Another thing they have here, they have once again this promotion, VIPs, log in for 35% off. Then they have the product image. They have these color swatches here that just makes the whole experience much easier. Their visitors are able to explore all the other variants just effortlessly. And they have the CTA in the above default so that their visitors, whenever they're ready to proceed on placing the order, they can just click on this one and therefore get to the next step. One thing you can do as well, you can try to squeeze down this header part and the announcement part so that when it's squeezed, you will get more of the real estate to pull all this important information in the above default section so that you get to communicate all these things immediately when your visitors land. Now, the fourth thing that we have here, this is also extremely important, and this is most of the times just ignored when I see e-commerce stores. This is how they have a very well before and after images. The thing is that whenever your visitors are deciding to buy from you, they want to achieve a certain transformation in their life. They have their current state and they have what's the state that they want to achieve. And in this example, they want to buy this makeup to look beautiful. They want to achieve that effect. And your product is just a mean to achieve so. And that's why the images of before and after are going to help you with communicating how your product is going to help them achieve that goal. So in this example, first image is the product image, but when we go right, you can see they have this image that is showing what is before and what is after. And they have this image for every shade that they have. They have it for the blue one or purple one. So that's how they just get to communicate how their visitors are going to benefit from this product and what is the effect that they're going to achieve. So very important to have before and after images because you're literally going to show your visitors how they're going to achieve their goals with your product. Now, the fifth thing that we have here, this is how they have clarity to the max. They have a very well optimized product page and the whole website so that whenever their visitors have some questions in their mind, they want to find something, it's just going to be very easy to find all these informations. So let me show you how this looks like. So when we are on the product page, when you scroll down, first thing that you will see here is that they have this how-to section. And this section, this is extremely important because a huge percentage of your visitors will be like, I like this product, but I'm not sure if I know how to use that product. And this is why this section helps you very well because now when they're on your website, they will see this section and they will be like, okay, when I buy this product, I'll just get back to this website and I'll see the full tutorial on how to use this product. That's why you want to maximize the clarity on your website. You want to make sure that your visitors, whenever some question pops in their mind, you want to immediately have that on your website so that they can find these answers and just proceed on placing the order. Another thing that's going to massively help you with that is also this FAQ section. And you can take just a look how many questions and answers they have in this part. So they have over 20 answers on different questions. So now whenever a customer has some question in their mind, they will just click on this one and they will get that clarified. So when they're left with no questions, the only logical step is to proceed with placing the order. So always try to maximize the clarity. Clarity is way more important than persuasion because if your product looks great, you have a persuasive content, you have so many things that are just boosting that persuasion, but you're not clear on certain informations that are important for your customers, they will not place the order because they will need that information to place that order. So that's a huge thing that you need to understand if you want to increase your conversion rate. Now, the sixth thing that we have here, and this is the thing that is perhaps one of the most important things on their Shopify store. This thing is extremely important if you want to reduce your cost per acquisition. So basically get more new customers at a lower cost. And this is how they have very well optimized social proof on their website. Social proof is one of the best ways to just boost that trust with new visitors. There's a study that it only takes a few milliseconds for your customers to decide whether they will trust you or not. This is what typically happens immediately after your visitors land on whether it's a home page or a landing page or a product page. So for that reason, they know this, and I'm about to show you how they're maximizing that social proof so that they convert all these new visitors into long-term customers. So first thing is the thing that I've already mentioned. You have this star rating widget, and it's, as you can see, it's very big. These stars are a little bit bigger than you would see on all the different stores, and they have how many reviews. When you click on this, you get scroll down to the review section, which is also very important. A lot of your visitors will click on this thing, and if they don't get scroll down to the review section, most of them will assume that you don't have the review section, and for that reason, they will just abandon your website because they don't trust you. Another thing that they're doing as well is that they have this section here, which is now showing how their visitors are applying this product and literally getting that effect that all these new visitors want to get as well. As you can see, you can just scroll between these like that, and they're very similar to the Reels type or TikTok type, which is also now bringing that familiarity from the platform that they're coming from. Another thing in regarding to the social proof is that the first thing on the social proof section is that you can see you have people of using their product, basically taking the picture of them and then sending them so they can publish them on their website. And this is a very strong way of the social proof because it's very native, it's organic, it's raw, and it's authentic. And for that reason, that is just communicating more to new visitors that are just ordinary people that this product is going to work for them as well. Like if you have a social proof and you have like a professional shot of a model with the makeup and stuff, that's just not going to relate with all these new visitors that are just regular, normal people. And that's why you always want to have the user-generated content that's just going to help the boost trust with all these visitors that are on your website. And if you don't have these images of other people using your product or wearing your product, I highly encourage you to incentivize your visitors to send you these pictures. As an incentive, you can give them a coupon code or something like that, because that's just going to help you a lot with just boosting your conversion rate on Shopify store, and you can also use that content for your paid ads channels. So that's it in regarding this video, 6 very important principles that you can use on your Shopify store to boost your conversion rate. And if you like my agency to help you with boosting your conversion rate and profitability of your Shopify store, you can check the link down in the description. And if you like this type of videos in which I break down these successful stores and what they're doing, you can check this next playlist, which I will have on this end screen, and I'll see you in there.